Hello YouTube community, how are you doing out there in the YouTube community today? Hope you're doing very well, and I want to say a warm welcome to all the new subscribers and thanks for your comments and thumbs up. I'm glad you've enjoyed the recent videos. Okay, today's video is a non-running video, but something I want to share with you that I think could be very handy and has a lot of potential in our model railways. And the other day I went to the shop and I picked up one of these. It looks like a sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who. It isn't, unfortunately, if only, but it isn't. And what this device is, it's a telescopic magnet on the end of a stick. And the idea is that you can reach down on the floor and pick your car keys up if you've lost them, and you can't find things. You can pick things up if you're a little bit hard of bending over, for example, on the floor and picking things up. That's a bit problem for you. Then you can use one of these. However, this has got potential, I think, for the model railway world, because not only is it extendable in terms of a magnet on a stick, it comes with, take it out of the box and show you, it comes with an LED on the end, hence the sonic screwdriver reference. It could come in very handy, for example, for doing tunnel inspections on your layout and little small areas where you can't see too well. You might have that odd occasion like me where you drop something on the floor and you can't find it. You can just use that obviously to illuminate the situation, and even reach down and pick it up hands free with the magnet on the end. However, the idea of having this little gadget on the railway has greater potential, I think, in terms of uncoupling. Now if you look back to one of my previous videos, I made a homemade little device. If I can find it in my bits and bobs drawer, here it is. Let me go and get it out. This was the feeble attempt that I did the other day. It wasn't very good. A simple round old motor magnet on the end of a lolly stick. And the idea was I tried it out as an uncoupling device. It didn't work too well, mainly because the magnet wasn't very powerful. So that'll go in the scrap box. However, this thing here is reasonably powerful, and I'll just show you how powerful it is. It says on the packet, if you bring it in, it says, where is it? Lifting capability of 3.6 kilograms, which is, that's what that says there. So this little piece of ironwork here, it's quite heavy. I use this on my workbench, by the way, for bending and shaping and all sorts of things, engineering things. So if we get the magnet on the end of our device here, put it on there like that, as you can see, that has no problem picking it up. That's quite a strong magnet. Give it a little shake, and it's still holding on. So as you can see, it's a reasonably strong magnet. So the idea is, I wonder how that would work uncoupling between two wagons or two coaches or rolling stock of your choice. So the first thing I noticed was, when I took this out of the box and had a little go the other day, the first thing I noticed was this magnet attachment here on the end, in terms of depth and circumference, it's miles too big to get in between two wagons, and I'll demonstrate. So first of all, we'll set up a little test lab here. It's all getting very technical now, so stay with me, folks, stay with me. Right, there's our piece of track, put it in there like that, and I'll just bring in today's subjects, which will be two Hornby coal wagons, which will be one there and one here, like that. There's our two Hornby coal wagons, 00 scale of course. And if you notice that if I couple them together like so, they're now coupled together. If you look at the distance between this wagon here and this wagon here, when they're coupled, they're a little bit tight for that to physically fit in between. Even if they were straight on a piece of track like that, the distance is still quite tight there. So what I thought about doing was, initially I thought to myself, you know what, this is a waste of money. I'm not really happy now because I've just wasted £3, even though it was £3, £3, £3. And I thought to myself, well, is there a way that I can overcome this? We can still use the magnet, but there's got to be a way that I can reach that distance between there, that short gap, still with the magnet. And I thought, you know what, let's cheat. Let's just add a threaded bolt on the end, thus so. You know, the principle is, you know, you get those adjustable socket sets and you get the extension bit that goes on the end, followed by another extension bit to get a long screw somewhere difficult. Well, that's the same principle, and all you do is just extend it out as much as you want, or as less as you want, like so. And if I bring the camera in, you can see what's going to happen, hopefully. Let's get a better angle at that. That's not very good, I know, but let's try and move the track around. That's better, isn't it? Right, let's have a go. So all we're going to do is just hover the magnet above there, and you can see there's one and there's two, and there we go. Easy. And if I hover the magnet above the coupling, not actually touching it but hovering it above, you can see how powerful that is. There you are, see? Just grab that and just grab that. Ooh, it's creepy, isn't it? Eh? Ooh. But in seriousness, it's great because the magnet has that potential to obviously pick up those couplings, no problem. What you got to watch is actually physically touching the coupling with the magnet, because if you do, it just has too much, and you've got to start pulling things off the track and things like that. So you haven't actually got to touch the magnets physically, just hover it above. Should I say the magnet, you hover it above the couplings and it just picks it up like that. You haven't actually physically got to get in there and put it on the coupling as such. Just hold it above and it will pick it up, as you can see there. Grabbed it. So that's a handy little device, I think, and that's my little 10-minute idea for today. Okay, so there we go, and it's just a simple bolt of your choice on the end of it. So if you see these in the shops, I got mine with that. Well, I suppose I can say the shop brand is B&M in the UK. Again, £2.99. Don't believe me, there's the price on the old box there, £2.99. I'm sure wherever you live in the world you can get something similar, that idea. They're pretty cheap, as I said, and I think it's just a handy little tool all round for the layout. In terms of uncoupling, I mean, say for example you had something over the back of the layout. Let's give a scenario that might happen to you. It certainly happened to me. You know the hex bolts that on the locos you get these days on the linkage rods and wheels, certainly Hornby stuff and Batten stuff. You get hex bolts. You have a special nut spinner to undo. Well, sometimes they can work loose, and sod's law, being on the railway as it happens, sod's law, something will fall off a loco or a model, like a tiny screw or something that you can't get to, and it's dropped on the track somewhere around the layout where you can't physically get in and reach. This is where the old telescopic magnet will come in handy and pick it up. Comes in very handy. For example, you might have a wagon or something that's derailed, or a coach that's derailed somewhere, and you want to just reach over and get it. You can use the magnet to pick up the front end of the coach or the wagon, whatever, and just pick it up. In a nutshell, guys, it could have potential for a handy little tool on the layout. Like I said, it's got an LED on the end of it, so that comes in handy. For example, if you've got a tunnel that's got a curve on there and you can't see what's through there, you can always inspect the track through there or see what's happening. And like I said, it's a handy little device. So there we go. That's just my my take on that. You might agree, you might disagree, but that's something I wanted to share with you today that I went out and got, and hopefully you might have a go yourself. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.